Hey, what's up, everybody?
Welcome back.
We are back to discuss Black Adam. This is going to be my movie review that we saw this past weekend. This is probably going to contain spoilers, so if you guys don't want to know anything, if you haven't already seen it, I'm sure a lot of people have already seen it. So anyways, if you don't want to know anything about the movie, you do not have to continue watching yourself at this point. If you don't care, keep on watching. Overall, I thought it was good. I wouldn't say it was great. But for a DC movie, it was pretty good. I was going with DC. I was going with like low expectations because let's face it, it's DC, and sometimes their movies just don't turn out well.
Yeah, they don't go well.
You know, so I was pleasantly surprised that it was pretty good. So I mean, I liked the Aquaman. The last Wonder Woman movie, I didn't really care for.
Yeah, me neither.
So anyway, so I think Dwayne Johnson did a really good job playing Black Adam. It didn't, a lot of his characters, it's always Dwayne Johnson. It feels like the same, but I think he did a pretty good job. There was like no humor. There was no, it was humor in the movie, but his character itself, he wasn't making jokes. Wasn't trying to be funny. He did like in the Black Adam character type way. He was, kind of like a stoic, stern individual.
Yeah.
So I thought he did pretty good playing the character.
Yeah, definitely. And as he said, Dwayne Johnson is Black Adam. I mean, like he brought him out, as like this. Not, I shouldn't say villain, like an anti-hero, but he was someone that like you couldn't mess around with. Like he would do he would just kill people. That's basically it. It's like the other DC character, Peacemaker, which obviously John Cena plays.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing. They're both anti-heroes. They both want world peace, but they just kill lots of people in order to achieve that. But he did a very good job playing Black Adam. I mean, the dialogue, the scenes, it gives you chills sometimes, but that's all I could really say is that he did a good job. And as far as the other characters go, we had the Justice Society of America. They were pretty good, I would say. I think my favorite would have to be Dr. Fate, I would say, but I like the costumes, like Hawkman and Cyclone, Atom Smasher. They were just, but I didn't really. I mean, they're heroes, but like they acted like sarcastic and trying to be funny.
Yeah, I think the guy, I don't know what his name is, the guy who played Hawkman, I think he did a really good job.
Yeah, I liked his character.
Yeah, he was basically very similar to Black Adam. Like, he wanted to do the right thing and wanted peace and save people, but he wasn't going to kill people. But he's very, like, they're going to do it their way and only their way.
Like, aggressive approach.
Yeah, like, he's very just straightforward, wasn't going to mess around. I think he played a good character. Like, did well with the character, I should say.
And even at times, like, they sort of convinced Black Adam, you need to stop killing people, like, and they're basically saying, like, we get it that you want world peace, like, we want world peace too, but, you're just killing people for nothing, basically, and Black Adam kind of realizes what he's doing is wrong, and at first he gives up his powers, he surrenders finally, but then Dr. Fate brings him back because the villain Sabbac, I think his name was.
Yeah, he shows up. I think he wasn't as, obviously because of Black Adam, he didn't last very long in the movie. He was only around for maybe
10 minutes.
Yeah, maybe 10 minutes towards the end.
Yeah, that's the thing I also found surprised because not just Black Adam, but other movies that have villains, they last for quite a while. But this guy was like he killed a few people, then he got killed. It was like over in a matter of 10, 15 minutes, and I was like, wow, I'm like, that was quick, and he looked kind of weak, like, he didn't really look powerful, like, Black Adam just killed him. It was like, oh, it's like one and done, like, they had
pretty good fights, because I would say...
No, they did, but...
overall, I thought all the action that was in the movie, I thought that was really well done. I like the fact that it was like throughout the movie, there wasn't any real no downtime, so to speak, there was no... I didn't think there was any boring parts. Like sometimes some movies have, too much story, too much dialogue, and it kind of drags out.
Yeah.
That didn't feel like this. I like how it kind of flowed back and kept on going. You know, and I like, you know, how they explained that where Black Adam came from, and it was originally his son. You know, he gave him the power or actually Shazam, and so, you know, he gave him the power to try to save them, and his son sacrificed himself for that reason. So I thought it was good how they told that story.
The origin story, the backstory, definitely was well done. It was very, very good, very understanding. That part I liked. But I think the overall movie itself, it wasn't like amazing. Like, it was alright. Like, it wasn't good, it wasn't bad. I mean, there are a few things I wish that would have been better, or things that really weren't necessary, but I thought it was good overall. And the what's the woman she showed up? Amanda, what's her name? She was in the Suicide Squad movie. Walters, is that her name?
Waller.
Waller, she shows up in it
the one
again.
who's in charge of Suicide Squad, and she was in the Peacemaker movie. She was in the second Suicide Squad movie.
Yeah, she's been in a lot of DC.
Yeah, she shows up, which is cool that she returned to reprise her role in that way. I think it's good how they I'm sure Dwayne Johnson had a lot to do with this, how they still connected it to the prior DC movies. You know, whether it's, you know, when the kid in the I can't remember what his name was, but in his better meet all the posters of Batman and Superman and
the Flash,
Aquaman. He kind of tied it into still acknowledging that they do still exist
in that world.
Yeah, so I think that was cool how they do that, and how they brought what's her name, Viola Davis, who plays, you know, Waller. So it was cool they brought her back to keep that kind of flow that these characters still exist.
I'm actually surprised they actually did that, because, well, I mean, yet again, Warner Brothers has new leadership, so I mean, I guess they're going in the right direction now. But
yeah, so I know Dwayne Johnson pushed for a lot of stuff, which
he pretty much got.
Regardless of whether it was fantastic or just good, I think he did a good job with what they gave him. I mean, I didn't think the dialogue was terrible. I thought the dialogue was good. I thought the action was good. And movie flowed. I think they put just enough humor into it. There's only a few scenes which that made me laugh, but I think it was better that way, because Black Adam should not be like a comedy in any way. So,
No.
So I think these what they call, like, side characters. There was the mother and her son and the brother there. I think they brought a little bit of comic relief to it. So I think that definitely helped the movie flow a little bit.
Yeah, and then transitioning from the movie. Oh, so now this is gonna be a huge spoiler now. So now
I'm sure everybody already knows.
Yeah, so the post-credit scene. So basically, Amanda tells Black Adam, she's basically like, all right, listen, you won your battle, you escaped prison. She basically goes, but I'll allow you to be free, but you got to stay in your area. Like, you can't go in anywhere, and if you do, then there'll be consequences and heroes will come and take you.
Right.
But Black Adam's like, whatever, just send them all, I don't care. And then Henry Cavill shows up as Superman, and basically saying that he wants to have a conversation with Black Adam, which obviously I'm disappointed. Not disappointed with his return. I'm disappointed because Warner Brothers leaked it out before the movie even came out. Yeah, it wasn't
like they did not try to keep it a secret at all. I mean, people knew weeks before the movie came out, and you know, it doesn't help that there's a lot of people who get to screen the movie ahead of time, and they were making videos like crazy, spoiling it for the entire world. So everybody kind of knew it.
So Henry Cavill's back as Superman. So now I don't know exactly where this is going to go now, because obviously Dwayne Johnson said at some point Black Adam and Superman are going to fight, and he's supposed to meet the other hero, Shazam.
Yeah.
Who Zachary Levi plays.
Yeah, they're supposed to be like, what do you call it? Arch enemies or whatever. But I don't know if that's how it's going to actually play out. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
So I think overall it was a good movie. It was cool to see Henry Cavill come back. Is it Cavill or is it Cavill? I think it's Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
I heard somebody say Cavill. I never heard it pronounced that way before.
Yeah, no, Henry Cavill.
But it's going to be good to see if he actually, if they bring a Superman 2 or not. So I think that'll be awesome if that finally happens. And hopefully they do a good job.
That'd be funny if, like, Batman appeared instead.
Like
Ben Affleck.
Yeah, I don't know. we'll have to wait and see. We're waiting for the Flash to see what happens with that movie.
Oh God!
If that actually finally happens, it's supposed to still happen. Even though
What a mess that's been.
Ezra Miller's kind of a moron for messing up the
Yeah,
work,
he's
so.
got a lot of issues to take care of.
Yeah, so anyways, I think we're going to wrap this one up. As always, we appreciate you guys tuning in, check out our videos. So hit that like and subscribe.
Until next time.